Okay, starting with questions in English.
Well, Martin, after the first set, you were playing great, and then you stood at the net for a while. Can you try and tell us, was that pain, frustration, a mix of both? What were you feeling at that moment?
Yeah, too much frustration. I couldn't believe that set that I lost that set, because I had many opportunities to win. I've been playing great points during the first set. But this happens when you play against the number one in the world, or a great champion as Andy or Rafa or Roger or these guys. You never know when you can win a set or a match, and that's happened today.
Well, Martin, it's not to search for excuses, but physically you didn't look at your best at all. Did you know before the match that it would be tough for you to hang in there? Or?
Yeah, I know how I feel physically, but I think I lost the match because Andy was holding all the time my ball during the first two sets, and he took the little chance to win both sets, and then in the third was really hard to me mentally after that, the first two sets, you know. But anyways, I think I did a good tournament. I did a good clay season after what happens with my grandfather, and I'm looking forward to playing good in the grass.
Juan Martín, in English, even though I am Spanish, it's nice to see you here after 3 years without being able to play. You are healthy, wealthy of course, but the match, I think that moment with a double fault, it was okay. It was a few points.
Yeah, what I say, the first two sets were really tight, and it was only a few points for Andy, and he won the both sets. But I felt playing so good for the 2 hours and a half, and then I was enjoying the match. The crowd was enjoying the match too, and I think we made a great show for them. But in the end, Andy plays better in a particular moment, and he won.
Can you just tell us, when the trainer and the doctor came on, he gave you some pills. Was that anti-inflammatory drugs because of your groin problem?
Yeah, just for that. But I played free of pain, so I moved much better than the other day, and Andy made me run a lot today. Yeah.
Juan Martín, when you were a break-up in the first set, I think 4-2, you got very frustrated at one stage, and I wondered whether it was because you weren't further ahead than you thought you should be, or what exactly was going on in your head?
Yeah, because I know when you play against these guys and you're playing much better than them, you must take the opportunities, and I was break up during almost the first set, and I had another chances to break his serves, and sometimes I made mistake with my back, and that's what I felt frustration. But I know when you play these guys, you must be focused for the whole match, and sometimes you need more than one chances to win a set.
Hello, Juan Martín. How do you explain the big support of French public, and are you surprised by this support?
Well, I love what happens today on court. I'm so happy to see the crowd cheering for me at this level. I miss a lot this tournament for the last 5 years, so I go home with the great memories from the people, from the fans, you know, and also the Argentinian fans what were there. And hopefully next year I can be in better shape, with a better level of tennis, and stay a few more days.
You played those 2 great matches against him last year. How do you feel his level today compared to that? Do you feel like he's playing at a similar level to what he was last year?
Yeah, to be a different surface, I think we play another good battle basically the first two sets was 2 hours and a half, really long sets, and Andy, he's very smart on court, you know, and that's why he has all the shots to play, but also great mentally, and that's why he's the #1 of the world at the moment. And I know how important is this tournament for him, so I wish all the best, and hopefully can go far.
Juan Martin, before the match, Andy told us that you have been getting some difficult draws this season. I guess for you, how easy or hard is it to accept that it will take a while until your ranking is where you want it to be, and you might keep getting these draws?
Yeah. I'm not having lucky with the draws. But if I want to change that, I need to improve my ranking. It's the only solution to get better draws. But this could take more time, at least if I'm playing good tennis. Also, last year I made finals at the Olympics, then I won the Davis Cup, and I don't get any points for that. But I need to play better on the ATP Tour, trying to get more points and keep growing up in the ranking.
Two quick questions. Is that bothering you when the crowd goes and when you do your forehand?
No, I like a lot. Yeah, I think they scare a little bit.
And how do you explain your worldwide popularity? And you're not only very popular here in France, like also my home country, Germany. Like if we put a text about you online, it goes clicks. Like everybody seems to love you, and it's not only your spectacular game. You seem to be like this cool, but also cool guy, a great sportsman, obviously. How do you explain that? What are you, just yourself, or?
Yeah, I just try to be myself all the time, and I think all the people like my story. You know, I've been out for a long time. I'm trying to fix my wrist problem, and I never give up from that problems. And of course, everybody knows how my backhand is if you compare with the old Del Potro, you know. And I'm running a lot during whole matches, and I think that's what the people like from me. And I try just to be myself. I like to be cool on tour as well, but that's me.
You will start your grass court season in Holland. Can you explain your choice for the tournament in Rosmalen?
Well, because I think my game could be strong on that surface, and I would like to play 3 tournaments because I don't play too much on clay, and could be a good tournament for the preparation for Wimbledon too.
Just back to the match, Juan Martín, the last point of the first set, that line call, were you okay with that?
Yeah, the ball was out, yeah.